What were you thinking when the news broke about the Hawks retiring the number 7 jersey for Chris Chelios? I've been a lifelong Blackhawks fan way before Chelios joined the Hawks, and maybe you were too. And you may remember when Chelios was traded from the Hawks to the rival and hated Detroit Red Wings in March of 1999.
No! No!
When the trade happened, I almost felt like Chelios betrayed us Chicago Blackhawks fans. How could he do such a thing and go to our most hated rival? And now we retire his jersey? And what about the other number 7, 3-time Chicago Blackhawks Stanley Cup winner, Brent Seabrook? Did Chelios win any cups with Chicago?
I don't think so.
I'll share fan reactions, some Chelly versus Seabrook Hawks stats, and my reaction, which may surprise you. So here's the story. On Thursday, September 7, 2023, Chelios joined Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam on stage at the United Center in Chicago, just ahead of their encore. Chelios thought it was to pay tribute to the late Blackhawks owner Rocky Wirtz, who recently passed away, which it was. But then Vedder offered another message to Chelios.
It was one of his last wishes that you would be honored.
The jersey retirement for Chelios was one of Rocky Wirtz's last wishes. Chelly's jersey will be retired on February 25, 2024 when the Blackhawks host the Detroit Red Wings in Chicago. Here's a small sample of fan reaction on the Chicago Blackhawks X post the day of the announcement. And what about Seabrook, the better number 7? The guy is an absolute beauty. I wonder if he shows up in his Red Wings jersey. Well-deserved honor for my all-time favorite Blackhawk. Seems like a pretty big diss of Seabrook. Super congrats, Chris. He was a Red Wing longer than a Blackhawk. As you can see, there's still animosity with some Blackhawks fans with Chelly being a Red Wing and the perception of Seabrook being disrespected. More on that in a moment. Let's compare a few Chelios versus Seabrook Hawks stats. Chelly played for the Hawks 9 seasons, 10 with the Wings, and Seabrook played his entire 15-year career with the Blackhawks. Chelios was a captain on the Hawks for 4 seasons, and Seabrook was an alternate captain for several seasons. Chelly won a couple Norris trophies as a Blackhawk, NHL's top defenseman, and Seabrook didn't have any, but did receive votes on different occasions. Chelios won 3 Stanley Cups, 1 with Montreal and 2 with the Red Wings, while Seabs won 3 cups with the Hawks and was a core and lead member of the team during his career, scoring several huge goals. Remember this one?
Builder to hit now, and Nyquist, oh my, he's run into by Bolin. Right back ahead comes Seabrook with a shot. He scores!
My reaction is, as a lifelong diehard Blackhawk fan, I have a bit of a bad taste in my mouth about this. However, I will say when Chelios was with the Hawks, he and JR definitely were my favorite players. Chelios was an awesome tough-nosed defenseman and captain, and he was loved in Chicago. And if it was one of Rocky Wirtz's last wishes that Chelly's jersey be retired, then it certainly should be. The Hawks were in the crapper in Chelly's last couple years with them. They were bad. And like many aging veterans, they move on to contending teams. Chelios was 37 when traded to Detroit in 1999 when the Red Wings were winning a lot of games. It would have been better for us Hawks fans if he were traded to any other team, but that's just how it worked out. And hey, it's rumored Patrick Kane may even join the Red Wings with our old buddy Alex the Cat. Kane will certainly have his Hawks jersey retired in the future. Another thing to note is the same number jersey can be retired for more than one player on the Blackhawks. It's already happened once with jersey number 3, so Seabrook will most certainly have his day. To date, only 8 jerseys have been retired with the Hawks. Per Blackhawks' new jersey retirement guidelines, a player will be eligible 3 years after they retire, so we can expect Seabs and a few other Hawk jerseys being raised in 3 to 5 years. From all the comments on social media, there still seems to be a leaning towards Blackhawk fans not being too excited about the Chelios jersey retirement. It'll be interesting to see fan reaction during the pre-game ceremony against the Red Wings on February 25th, 2024. Who knows, maybe they'll break out in a Detroit sucks chant.
Detroit sucks! Detroit sucks!
What do you think? Are you in the Chelly camp, Seabrook camp, or maybe both? Please share your comments. Make sure you check out these other Blackhawk vids on the screen, and please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Go Hawks!